Stephen? What's wrong? Are you ill? What's wrong? Stephen? Call John. Call Carol!
John, wake up. John, wake up. Something's wrong.
Huh?
Shh, don't make too much noise. I must talk to you.
Huh? Oh, Carol, what are you doing here?
Something's wrong.
Huh?
I woke up about an hour ago and I had a hunch that
Come
something...
here at 4 o'clock in the morning on the strength of a hunch.
When I tried to get Tim, he didn't answer. So I thought I'd better jaunt straight over, but the bells aren't working.
How did you get here, then?
I jaunted small distances. I had about 5 stops on the way.
All right, Tim, jaunt me in. Jaunt me in, Tim. The power's been switched off.
See? I wasn't imagining it.
No. Let's try Stephen. Stephen? Stephen?
Stephen?
Can you hear us, Stephen? Come in if you can hear us, Stephen. Stephen! Nothing.
Have you got your crystal?
Yeah, in here, I think. Report, Tim.
Somebody must have switched him off.
Let's get back to the lab.
What about Kenny?
Well, there's no sense in waking him up until we've found out what's wrong with Tim.
Follow my instructions.
Gave him a quick burst, the old snake amulet. What's in the minute you open the door, boss?
Good. Now, I want him kept under constant surveillance.
Pardon?
I want him watched at all times. Did you bring the equipment?
Outside, boss.
Good. Come with me.
Lefty, I want you to keep Sleeping Beauty here under constant surveillance. Eh? Watch him, stupid.
This is the first time Tim's let us down.
He hasn't let us down. He's not capable of going against us.
Well, he could be if he was reprogrammed.
He's programmed to be specifically part of us. What? It's like saying that Kenny or Stephen... Carol, what do we know about Stephen?
Oh, John, you don't think he's one of those, do you?
Well, he could have been a decoy to lead them to the lab. Well, they did let him escape rather easily.
No, John, that's impossible. Stephen's an ordinary schoolboy. We know when and where he was born. We know where he lives. We know what schools he went to. But you even met his mother. Oh, no, John, he must be one of us. He must be.
All we know is that there was a boy called Stephen Jameson. That doesn't mean that our Stephen's the same one. Or even a boy at all. Or even human.
Oh, don't be ridiculous. What do you mean, not even human?
Well, you've been to the planet Sophostria? We all have. We know it's possible for an intelligence to exist without any physical form at all.
You think that Stephen and those others are from another planet?
Well, we jaunt to other worlds. We know that aliens visit our world occasionally.
Yes, but this is a closed world. No aliens are supposed to come here.
Well, my dad's not supposed to park on a double yellow line, but he does.
John, perhaps you're right. Let's contact the Sophostrians. Maybe they can help us.
We can't. They don't believe in interfering in the affairs of a primitive planet. Besides, we need Tim to help us contact them. No, Carol, we're on our own.
Well, then let's go. No, John, we can't do that. We haven't got tin. We'll have to jaunt it in short hops under our own power.
What is this place?
It's a derelict station, boss. Used to be one of the busiest places on the underground, this did. And they discovered this geological fault. Nothing they could do about it. So they had to close the old line and dig another one.
I see.
Clever of them kids, though, to use this place as a front.
You are quite sure there is only one entrance?
Part of the tunnels, boss. All the others have been bricked up.
You have checked?
First thing we did when we got here. Just like you told us.
Good. Be careful with those boxes, you fool. You want to ruin everything?
Hey, what's that then, boss?
In terms that you would understand, an interceptor.
Oh, yeah? What does it intercept then?
You'll see. Now, the principle is simple enough. The antenna here is a scanner. You select a point where it can scan an entire area, and then activate it by depressing this switch here. Now, I want these instruments positioned and activated throughout the entire area, in all vantage points. I want every square yard of the station and its approaches covered. Now get on with it. Stay where you are! Idiot!
What the hell's going on?
This fool nearly let the prisoner activate the computer.
Yeah,
Silence! No more incompetence will be tolerated. If there are any lapses from any of you, you will suffer.
Oh, come on, boss.
Silence! Tie him in that chair.
Yes, boss.
Have the interceptors been put in position?
Yeah, they're in position.
I want another one brought in here immediately. See to it.
What happens now, boss?
Takes ages without Tim to give us the power.
There they are, boss.
Do you recognise them?
Yes, I do.
They must be in the lab.
Yeah, I think you're right.
What are we going to do? Jaunt in and surprise them?
No, they'll be expecting us to do that. No, we'll walk in, and then if there's trouble, we'll jaunt out again. Come on.
Stephen? Stephen, are you there?
No, wait. They may be able to pick up our TP transmissions.
You're wasting your time trying to warn them. They cannot hear you. The band soaks up your telepathic transmissions.
Carol, John, look out!
Oh, let him shout. They cannot hear it.
John! What is it?
I don't know.
Jaunt, it's a trap.
They got away, boss.
No, they've been intercepted, as planned.
John? John? John!
Replace the damaged interceptor immediately.
Righto.
But what happened to them?
They're in a safe place.
Where?
They cannot escape.
Where?
Hyperspace.
Come again?
Hyperspace.
Where the ex-cyberspace?
Everywhere, nowhere.
Oh?
That fragment of time without time that lies between the end of one microsecond and the beginning of another one. That space that isn't space that lies between the curving dimensions of eternity.
Oh, yeah?
Dimensions which make star travel possible, time travel possible.
Star travel?
That is right.
You're joking.
I have no time to argue with you.
All that guff about hyperspace. You're not going to believe it, are you?
Why don't you shut your trap?
He's using you, and you know it. Might be as well if you found out why.
I said shut up, or I'll send you into hyperspace.
Leave us.
But the boy?
I said leave us.
Reports.
We expect to have assembled a complete crew within the next Earth day. 3 of the 4 subjects are within our hands. 1 here, 2 being held in hyperspatial suspension.
Coordinates.
345 and 780G.
Drift velocity.
Negligible in this sector.
You know the risks inherent in hyperspatial suspension.
Of course.
Maintain tight contact. If we lose them, we shan't have time to find replacements.
Acknowledge.
John? Carol? Kenny?
Where are we?
I don't know for sure, but I got a pretty good idea. It was something I programmed Tim to look into a couple of weeks ago. It was the delay that started me thinking about it.
What delay?
Well, haven't you noticed? When we jaunt, I mean, there's always a couple of seconds delay between leaving point A and arriving at point B. Haven't you ever wondered where we are, or when we are, during those missing 2 seconds?
What, here, you mean?
Yes. But we pass through it so quickly we don't even notice it.
Yes, but what is it?
Hyperspace.
But if we pass through it all the time, that means that we must be able to get back, doesn't it?
Well, theoretically, yes.
Well then.
I've tried, it doesn't work. Not without Tim to give us the power for the belt.
I'm getting so sleepy.
How do you keep my eyes open? Must be one of the side effects.
Oh well, a couple of hours sleep won't do us any harm, I suppose.
No. No, I'm sure it's like going to sleep in the snow. I'm sure it's dangerous.
It's no use, kid. Them's good knots.
John, your arm! Wake up and look at your arm! Your arm! You're disintegrating!
wasn't it? It's one of the properties of hyperspace.
Disintegration?
We don't belong here. It's trying to reject us, dissipate us. Falling asleep lowers our resistance. You must not fall asleep, Carol. Whatever you do, don't fall asleep.
Soon be morning, won't it?
Morning, John. Morning, Carol. John, Carol, Stephen, can you hear me? Hello, Tim. Is everything all right? Tim? Tim, come in.
$300,772. 300,773. 300.
Carol, stop counting. It doesn't work anymore. You'll have to think of something else.
Don't want to. 300.
Carol. Carol, wake up. Wake up, Carol. You must wake up.
Kenny, don't move. It's a trap.
What's that? A laboratory, you fool! Quickly!
Hard luck. Kenny, look out!
Break the door in.
Oh! It's definitely locked, boss.
Oh, never mind me. Switch them on quick.
What are you going to do then, boss?
You'll see.
John and Carol are trapped in hyperspace. Tim, can you get them back?
We've got to stay awake, Carol. We've got to stay awake.
I need the hyperspatial coordinates.
I heard Jedikiah giving it. I think it's 345780G. Hurry, Tim, there isn't much time.
I have tried. They are not at the coordinates you gave me.
Oh, no.
I'll try another combination.
I'll go do with our friend outside.
Behind you, Stephen.
No, you don't.
Contact made. John, the door, quickly.
Stay where you are.
Fools!
Stephen joins the Tomorrow People in an attempt to rescue Kenny.
Kenny? Kenny.
Come on, Geronimo. Jedikiah's got a special room for the likes of you.
Is this what controls Jedikiah? What will happen to Kenny?
How's the prisoner as ended then? Tucked up safe and sound?
Out for the count, isn't he? Do you dish the ambulance all right?
Yeah. It's a bit of a weirdo place, isn't it, Lefty?
Yeah.
Oi! Oi, what's going on then?
The Tomorrow People next week.